So hi there, everyone. My name is Emilio Lopes. I'm an actor based out of Toronto. I've been acting for about 4 or 5 years. Came to Canada from Angola when I was about 10. Didn't really know anything about acting. Wasn't even in my mind, to be honest. In 2016, I really started considering, and like my speaking with confidence teacher was just like, I think you should get into acting. I think you might have something there. And then since then, it's just been a journey, really just learning the craft. And giving it a try is important because it's one thing to just do it, but you gotta love it. But the first moment that I knew that I loved it is when I did this short film in 2018. And I remember the day prior, I had just finished work really late and I finished around 2:30 and my call time was 7 a.m. And we did a 12-hour shoot the next day. I knew that I loved it when I was on set, and not once did I look at my watch to be like, yo, when is it time to go? And yeah, and then doing a lot of projects, a lot of independent projects. And because we are was definitely one of them. That's how I met Saint. That's how I'm here. That's how we ended up here at this moment.
Amazing. All right, so I'm gonna take it with the first question I have you, and like you mentioned, we work together on Because We Are, and I just want to thank you first of all for being a part of. That was my first feature film. Congratulations! You know, you won Best Actor, Male Actor at the Hamilton Black Film Festival that just passed for Because We Are. And I know Jacob was kind of a pretty complex character, and he displayed like a variety of emotions. So how did you prepare for that role?
Jacob was interesting, man. I think for me was definitely, I definitely reflected a lot on my younger self. I thought about the younger version of me that wasn't as wise as I am. And then from there, you start to find the elements of where you could relate to him or where you don't relate to him, and why don't you relate to him? Why is he doing this? And what I really liked about Jacob was just like deep down, like he's a good-hearted kid. You know, he might be a little bit misguided, but he's really good-hearted. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just relating back to a younger version of me where I wasn't as wise, you know, and I would make choices off my instincts, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then you learn from them. You be like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, maybe next time I might do something different.
Yes,
you know?
Yes.
It was one of those things where like I felt like a freeness to him, you know, and I remember on set we just like we would improv, we would try different things, but there was a freeness to him where he's just like, yo, like this is me, boom, boom, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I love playing characters like that because they're not by the book, you know, not by the book. They're like, yo, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do.
Yes.
You know, amazing. But even just reading the story, like I said, a lot of it started with what was on the page, and I think you and Adrian did a really great job. And I know how much you guys worked on that to really bring it together. And I know how important that story was for you guys too. So it was a collaborative team effort, you know.
Amazing. What would you say the most challenging part of playing Jacob was for you?
You know, I've been stopped by a cop, you know, for no reason. You know, I remember I was jogging to the YMCA one time and a cruiser pulled up on me and they was just like, why are you running so fast? And I was like, oh, I'm going to the gym. Yeah. But I was like, you know, I'm trying to keep it cool. He's like, oh, do you have an idea? Yeah, I have an idea. Cool. He looks at it. Yeah, don't run so fast next time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but that's just like a small example.
You know, with Jacob's character, one of the things that me and Adrian were trying to achieve was we wanted him to not be innocent or perfect.
Right.
We wanted him to be a little bit flawed because we wanted to show that sometimes, you know, people that look like us are not given the opportunity to make mistakes. And sometimes the punishments that they receive are so heavy, that it changes your life forever.
Yep.
And I just think you did a really good job at conveying that.
It was you, man, the notes that you would give me, just seeing you how free and how much space you gave me as well on set, like those little things, the cohesion of everybody coming together and making it work. Those little things help bring the story to life, because at the end of the day, we're doing it together.
100%.
And it's not gonna happen if somebody pride comes in and be like, I'm making it about me. It was the story, and you led the way, Captain.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man. Like, what are your goals as an actor? What is it that you're trying to ultimately achieve?
I remember when I was a kid, and I remember watching John Van Damme and Jackie Chan, right? And this is back in Africa.
Yeah.
But what would happen is we would go outside afterwards and try to do the moves.
Yeah.
We were literally trying to do John Van Damme moves, Jackie Chan. Like, yo, that's so sick. Like, that's so cool. But really, I was just so amazed about like the feeling that I got, how cool it was, So that's my goal, just to become a better actor, growing as an actor, get to that point where I'm making, tangible things where people can connect to and resonate with,
So like we touched on before, because we are, the meaning, it's about marginalized communities,
right,
that are sometimes mistreated, judged. Like, how in your mind do you think we can begin to turn that around?
Man, I feel like we've been trying to do that for a very long time as a culture, as a people. It really just starts with, hey, really just trying to get to know the person. Because a lot of it is preconceived notions, it's stereotypes, bad stereotypes. Like I've been trying this thing where if I'm walking down the street, I make it a thing to say hello to somebody, just to say hello. And sometimes people will feel prideful and not say hello back, but it doesn't negate that I can still say hello. If you ever have those preconceived notions, if you ever just say hello, it's easy to be privileged, it's easy, right? It's easy, that's the easy route. It really starts with a conversation. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I remember Denzel said this quote, he said, you can't legislate love. You know what I mean? It doesn't work. You gotta literally go up to somebody and be like, hey, how you doing? Like, hi, nice to meet you. You know what I mean? That's how people connect. So it starts with your neighbor, it starts with your coworkers, it starts maybe with somebody down the street. That's how it starts.
I definitely appreciate you taking the time to do this interview. Appreciate you being a part of Because We Are. And like I said, man, I'm a huge fan. I'm always here as far as support and anything you need. Man. Keep being great, man. And I'm rooting for you, man.
That's love, man. Saint, you already know, man. Anytime, just give me the call.
All right, bro.
And I'll show up. That's love. Appreciate you, brother.
All right, man. Dope.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace out.